It was 72 years in the making and certainly long overdue, but now it's official. Chattanooga's legendary morning voice, Luther Masingill, is a National Radio Hall of Famer. And I was in Chicago Saturday night to give you the highlights. Calling his achievement a broadcasting record that will never be broken, the giants of the industry welcomed Luther Masingill into the National Radio Hall of Fame.
This is, I believe, one of the most exciting times of my broadcast career.
The 90-year-old WDEF legend received radio's highest honor. The event took place in the Hall's new headquarters, the Museum of Broadcast Communications in Chicago.
I don't think there's anyone in the history of American broadcasting who's had more affection for and been loved by his audience than Luther Masingill.
Luther was introduced and inducted by Nashville broadcaster and fellow Hall of Famer Ralph Emery.
Who among us is doing the same job at 90 that we were doing at age 19 at the same radio station? There is only one.
Emery cited Luther's claim to national fame, his longtime practice of informing listeners about lost dogs. He also cited Luther's charitable work.
Luther realized early on that the power of radio could be used for the common good, and he has built a career and a life on that promise. Chattanooga, Tennessee is proud to be the home of the man everyone knows as Luther, a dog's best friend. Now the National Radio Hall of Fame is happy to induct Luther Masingill. Luther, welcome to the Hall of Fame, and that's yours.
Thank you.
To a standing ovation, Luther reminisced about his career, dating back to 1940 and still going strong today.
But I'm glad I'm in radio. I've enjoyed it. I'm looking forward to another few years.
Already known by generations of listeners on a first-name basis in his beloved hometown, his fame is finally spreading beyond the city limits into the arms of an admiring national audience.
Thank you for the honor, and if you ever lose your dog, call me.
Fantastic.
Oh yes, if you ever lose your dog, call Luther, you know that. Cindy, at the end of the evening, after posing for countless photos and doing several interviews and signing autograph after autograph, Luther smiled and said, "I didn't realize I was this famous." But now he is, because he's joined a Radio Hall of Fame that includes Paul Harvey, Jack Benny, Bob Hope, Charles Osgood, Wolfman Jack, anybody and everybody that's made the scene nationally, all these broadcasting greats. And his portrait will forever be on display right there in Chicago.
As it should be.
As it should be.
And I'm just happy to be able to say, I know the guy.
Me too.
I think that's how all of Chattanooga feels. He's ours. We just sort of claim Luther, and just so happy for him.
He's the guy that doesn't need a last name.
Yeah, absolutely.
We're proud of you, Luther. Congratulations. Paul Bears is up next with the win.